Okay, so this video is going to be very informal. I'm just going to work through setting up my website for SEO. If you're not familiar with SEO, it is search engine optimization. What this does is it puts you on Google for organic traffic. So I'm just going to just talk through it as I go. It's going to be a slow video, it's going to be a long video, and I'm going to get quiet for a minute because I'm just working through it. I did this with Natalie's website the other night, and I think the first day we had 15 unique visitors. The second day we had 20. So if it keeps trending that direction, that's incredible numbers for something that just started. So I'm gonna walk through this and hopefully you can take something from it. The first thing you'll need to do is go into your settings. I believe you need to purchase, which I say purchase, you'll need to purchase an agent website that Epic will pay for. So Epic will pay for your personal website. It will be a little bit different than what they provide. And you can also do a domain name. And there's a video that I have downloaded that I can send to you that shows you exactly how to do that. So you will have to have done that before, and you will need to select the growth website. So agent growth is the website that you're looking for. But it's pretty neat stuff, and it's incredible that this is provided to us at no additional cost. All right, so I'm gonna get started. So for your business or brand name, I just did Joshua Graham Epic Realty. Initially, it had Epic Realty, comma Inc. So in Mississippi, we are DBA Epic. Realty is a descriptor, so you can add that. So you can do your name Epic, or you can do your name Epic Realty, but Epic or Epic Realty needs to be there. All right, so coming on down, we're going to start off with our service areas. With Natalie's, as she's a part of MLS United, also we did some um, areas on the coast as well. With mine, this will be mostly Pine Belt areas like Hattiesburg, Summerall, Petal, Laurel, stuff that you'll find in Har. So you'll want to make sure that whatever MLS you have connected to your website, that's the service areas that you're selecting here. And one thing to note, if you do postal city or census place, I believe is going to give you more area that on the map, like on the internal map that Lofty uses. Typically, your census area is a larger area than your city. So we're gonna go that route. I believe you get to choose 5 locations. So I'm gonna go with Hattiesburg, Laurel, Petal, Summerall, and we'll do Purpose. All right, keywords. Yeah, that only allowed me to do 5. And I don't think you can do counties, but I'm gonna look and see. Forest County, Mississippi. No, you cannot do counties. Oh, see neighborhoods. I'm gonna look at something real quick. Let's see if we can pull up Cambridge. Look at that. That's pretty neat. So Cambridge, GB, GE, GF, Golf. Just gonna look and see what it looks like. All right, so keywords. On keywords, you want to keep them 4 or less to each keyword. And each keyword here needs to be separated by a comma, I believe. So let's look at that. Let's look at like Mississippi homes for sale. Let me save. Yep. Hattiesburg. You don't want to be redundant with it. If you do Mississippi homes for sale, you don't want to go Hattiesburg homes for sale either. You want to put a little variation in there. One thing I'm going to do is utilize ChatGPT. So I'm gonna go into this, go to ChatGPT. And if you're not using ChatGPT for your business, you're really missing out. It's a very powerful tool. The paid version, I think, is $20 a month. It's worth much more than $20 a month. I'm not sure how much I would pay for it, but it's a lot more than $20. Keywords, state, website that is located in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Keywords should be phrases, no longer words. All right, so I'm gonna pick out my top 5 here. Already on Mississippi homes for sale, so I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna do Hattiesburg real estate, like that. Try to make this to where we can not have to go back and forth so much. Um, let's do like real estate agents, Hattiesburg. If someone's looking for an agent, it typically means they don't have an agent or don't like the one they're using. If someone's looking for Mississippi homes for sale, they could have an agent. But if they're looking for real estate agents in Hattiesburg, that means they're more than likely either not working with someone or not happy with who they're working with. Let's go South Mississippi investment properties and sell my home cash. That's 5, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So why does it not let me save? All right. I'm trying to complete the field. Why don't you let me complete the field? That's fine. Okay. So as you type it, you need to press enter. That's why I wasn't able to do that. So keywords, after you type it, press enter. All right. So character exceeds limits. Let's see, so what to do this. Let's do this. This is gonna take just a second. I don't feel like typing all that back out. You know what? I'm gonna do Oak Grove on real estate agents. Real estate agents, Oak Grove. Oak Grove. That's 2 words. Make it or 5 words for this. It's gonna knock me on the SEO score, I believe, because it's too long of a keyword. We'll look and see. Maybe not. All right, so we got 5 keywords. Hit save. All right, so now it just takes you down the list. Set homepage metadata. And some of this stuff I'm not going to spend a lot of time on because you can really get into the weeds with this. And I just want to go over the highlights of this so that you have a general idea of what we're aiming to do with this. So your meta title, it tells you what it's for. And meta description helps potential visitors learn more about your site before they visit. So when it shows up on Google, this is what your meta title is. And Lofty requires you to have one of the keywords, at least one keyword, and also the business name. So your company name has to be there. And that's that Epic Realty Inc. Yeah, it's just a variable that is predetermined by Lofty and it's required to be put into your title. So this real estate here, and I'll show you like exactly why ChatGPT is worth its money. And we'll just copy that, paste it here. And gives you, it says here's suggested meta title based on your guidelines. This meta title includes a relevant keyword, Hattiesburg real estate, your company name, and a call to action. All right. This title 1 to 100. Be thoughtful in your review. Not give an even number. 73 out of 100. So that's pretty average. I'm going to tell it to please improve this to um please improve this so that it scores as close to 100 as possible. All right. I like it. But you know what? I don't like realtors in the advertisement because technically realtor needs to be all caps and um, copyright on the end of a registered trademark on the end of it. So I'm going to tell it to replace realtor with something else. Replace realtor as it may incur wrath nor. That's not what I wanted to go to. All right, so control P. Come on. And one thing you can do is put, so with company name there, you can just get right up next to it, type in your name and a comma, and it should look like that. Let's see if I can get this over. So I'd want to put a space here, make it look a little better. But I don't like the way that is disappearing. So not a big fan of it. We're gonna roll with it. I'll probably come back. So it's not doing, also doesn't have a keyword. So what were my 5 keywords? Mississippi homes for sale, Hattiesburg real estate. So what I can do is go back and edit these keywords since ChatGPT likes that so much. Take off Oak Grove real estate agents and put top real estate agents in Hattiesburg. Now that keyword is there, it should have. Still not picking it up as a keyword. Save. That would probably help. All right. Oh, it didn't save that. That's okay. All right, so we're gonna erase all this. Control V. Put company variable back in here. That's what that looks like. I really wish we could take that ink and just put Epic Realty. That's a lot of characters, a lot of wasted space. I could probably get most of that Your Dream Home Awaits in there, but that's okay. All right, meta description. Here we go. We're about to do the same thing. About to copy and paste into ChatGPT. Now it's going to be a recurring theme because it is a lot better SEO than I will ever be. All right. Browse new homes and real estate in Hattiesburg with Epic Realty. Discover the latest property listings and find your dream home with our expert agents. All right. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's please rate this. Yeah. 100. Be thoughtful. Response. Do not give an even number. 39 of 100. Here's a breakdown. Let's make it better. Discover Dream Home in Hattiesburg, Epic Realty, explore the latest real estate listings. I like it. All right. Sounds good. You know what? I need to do this. I need to say Control C. Please insert at least one following keywords. Like Hattiesburg Real Estate in. Okay. So all right, so figured that adding the company name would be good enough for the business or brand, but that's not the case. So we're gonna have to go and add Joshua Graham Epic Realty. All right, so that's good. And remember, it might look awkward with this, but this is strictly to generate traffic and back to your website. Your you won't, let's see if I can find it. If I click on this, it might take away the other stuff, so I'm not gonna do that. But the goal is to get this in front of as many eyeballs as possible on Google search or on Bing search or whatever, DuckDuckGo, whatever search um, engine someone is using. Your goal is to end up there. This makes that more likely. Doing SEO makes that more likely. All right, so let's move on. So include keyword rich text on your homepage. To do this, we have to go to editor. So what we'll do, add text to your homepage block, including your business title and keywords. This ensures the homepage content is perfectly aligned with your targeted keywords. So text requirements, at least one keyword includes business or brand name. All right, so I'm going to click on add text, see what it does. It should take me to the page editor, and it does. All right, so pull this over a little bit so we have the full page. All right. So this thing is so customizable, it's crazy. It's, in my opinion, it's a much better system than KV Core. I hadn't had time to really delve into it before, but just playing around with it over the last couple of days has really opened my eyes to how powerful of a system it is. So I'm gonna just kind of walk through editing your homepage now. And this does tie back into the SEO part of things because your H1s, your H2s, your titles, your subheadings, those are basically crawled by Google web crawlers. And the more keywords you have in those H1s and the H2s, the higher your Google ranking is going to be, and the more likely you are to appear in a search like Hattiesburg Real Estate or homes for sale in Oak Grove. Just scrolling down, I see some stuff that's got to change. Um, this this coming soon's got to go. That's not legal in Mississippi. I mean, if we advertise something here, it's got to be on the market in 24 hours. So I'm just going to do away with all of this. We don't have high rises in Hattiesburg. We have a select few new homes. So I'll do some, what I'll do is copy this. So copy, paste it, um, edit. And what I want to do is create some basically anti-symmetry. Right now you got a picture and your text over here on the black box. So what I want to do is do a checkerboard look. And the way to do that is you click on this, you click edit, go to, um, it's kind of in the way here, but you want to click left button image. So it flips it over. And then what you want to do is you definitely want to, you want to mix it up. You don't want to use the same picture over and over. That doesn't look good. So what we'll do is we'll edit this. Lofty has stock photos. You can also upload photos. For the sake of time, I'm going to go with this photo because I want to create a new construction section. And what better way to do that than with the woman holding up plans for a house? All right, so adding that, we're gonna edit this here. So this is considered column 2. We are going to come over here, and here's the H's I was talking about. So this is going to be considered H1. New construction. And here's where we want to start sneaking in keywords. Those phrases that we had put back in SEO, these 5 keywords, we want to start sneaking those in into these right here. So curated collection of luxury homes. That was for Epic Estates. We're going to start using, let's see, and also I need to get the URL off of this. That's something else to think about. So your URL is here. I'm kind of jumping ahead now. But you want to make sure that whatever you're advertising here, that's where that link is leading to. It's not gonna look good if you do all this and then this link is the same as this link. It's gonna be like amateur hour. All right, so new construction. I want to do an H2. Let's get back to it. This is it. So H2. Okay. We're gonna do center. And we're gonna do just gonna throw it off in ChatGPT real quick. Link with one of keyword, one or more keywords above for a new construction section of homepage. I don't like that at all. Doesn't sound good. Let's look at our keywords real quick. So our keywords: Hattiesburg real estate, homes for sale, Mississippi homes for sale, top real estate agents in Hattiesburg, sell a home for cash. So which one can I sneak in and how can I do it? So this is where you have to get creative because you definitely want to put your keywords in there. I think SEO is looking for 2-3% of your um text density to be keywords. Somewhere in there, the last time I saw, that's what optimizes what Google's looking for. So let's see. until I don't like it. Get more creative. Is real estate. Construction. Okay, think I've got one. Search new homes in Hattiesburg real estate. Search new homes. All right. Oh, I like that a lot better. Okay. Let's see. Is this capitalized whenever the word? Yes. Okay. All right. So one thing you want to do is keep consistency. One thing I was looking at just then is the style. So um every main word like is capitalized. I wanted to do the same thing here. Just keeping a consistent theme throughout the website. All right, so I'm going to delete this. I don't want this, but before I delete it, I'm going to say edit. I'm going to steal this URL. So edit column 1, 2, column 2 should have just to double check new homes. Yes. So gonna steal that URL, come back here, edit, go to click here. Let's see, where's my, so column 2, go to the URL, B, make sure has the slash at the very start. Ooh. All right, it does. All right. Lead type, buyer, of course, tag. Let's give it a tag. Search new construction. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna click save. So ask for version. For now, I'm going to do 1.0 because this is the first time I've done anything with this website. And I'm also going to delete this. Now I need to flip this. So edit. I can do one of two things. I can flip this or I can add another section. So Epic exclusives are Epic listed properties. And if you are just getting your website going, that's all that's going to be on there because the MLS has to be manually added. That's something else that I'll show you how to do. So for now, just for the sake of time, I'm not going to get too in depth with this. I'm going to flip this over. Scroll down. All right. One thing I do want to do is put the disclaimer at the bottom. So we're going to drop that to the bottom. I don't like this because when you do have I haven't done my bio on here yet. when you do your bio, the style here doesn't show the wording very good. So what you want to do, style, template. No, that's not it. Let's go edit, scroll down, change style. Okay. And they have few options that are geared for teams. So be careful not to do that. So this one's like geared for a team where it puts you on carousel. Obviously, if you have a team, then that's what you're looking for. I'm not a part of a team nor a team leader, so I'm not looking for that. Um, these will show your text better, but this is also good for a team. All right. I like this because the text has a white background. It has a larger picture. And I believe you can flip this if you don't want to be on one side or the other. It's like, so my picture's kind of facing to the left. I think it'd probably look better if it was over here facing towards the center of the page. Let's look at it. I like that better. So the bio will be somewhere in this area. We'll go with that one. Something else I want to show you real quick is how to add your photo up here. Because right now, when someone clicks on your website, there is nothing about you on here anywhere. It is strictly, you got Epic here, that's great, but you definitely want to brand yourself. So what I suggest is putting your photo um, according to where your photo is facing, and you can flip it. You might want to go here or you go here, and I'll show you how to do that. So you click on this, click edit, um, content, logo to upload, headshot. I don't know that mine is up on this. So I'm gonna just go ahead and see if I can crop it. Yes, I can crop it. Good. Okay. Confirm, add, and you see how small it is? That's not good. Let's do this. Whoa, getting a little bigger now. All right. One thing I don't like is the way that is has a background. I want it to be not have a background. So how can you do that very quickly? Canva. Like it's very fast. So pull Canva up. I'm gonna go into Natalie's folder real quick so it doesn't create a design, upload, choose file. I want to go to my headshot again. Edit image. And if you haven't played around with Canva too much, oh, it's being slow tonight. Click on the image. Let's go to using a design. Click on the image, click edit. Bring up this Magic Studio, hit background remover. Background's gone. No, that is no. All right, so good enough. Share. download. It's going to give you the option. You want to click transparent background, download. All right, so it throws it off in there. I'm gonna open that folder up. That way when I come back here, it's gonna be easy to get to. So it's in the downloads folder. All right. So edit, replace. There it is. No background. Crop it. I'm gonna get really tight with this because there is no background. And I want to be able to get really close to the borders. I don't want to be. So the more area you do here, the further away it's going to push your head away from the top of the screen or from the side, wherever you want to go. So I want to get as close to the borders as possible to make it look neater and cleaner. All right, so confirm, add. And you see what I'm saying as far as like getting closer to the borders. I went as close as I get to my head, and that's how far I am from the top of the screen. One thing I do want to do is move this over here and flip it. So I don't know that I can flip it in this. I don't think I can. So what I'm gonna do is go back to Canva. Flip, horizontal, share, download, transparent background, download. All right, so same thing here. I'm gonna get as close to the top of my head as possible. All right. I'm gonna flip these. So one thing I'm gonna do is oh, that thing is I want to put that as my joint. It's a joint. If someone clicks on that, that's gonna take them to the join page. Alt text. This is something else that will show up in Google. Joshua Graham, Epic Realty. Joshua Graham, Epic Realty. So I'm actually going to change this out. So Control C. Away. Not what I'm looking for. All right. See if it saves when I leave. Yes, it does. Okay. All right. So now go back to my other one. All right. Playing hopscotch here, but just bear with me. Oh, here we go. All right. So now we'll go big here. One thing that did was also put the hamburger bar there. So I might try to make that a little bit smaller. Definitely make Epic smaller. That brings a few more things out. All right, I like it better. And something I did on Natalie's website is I added another one of these sections. It's actually the second section, and I put a direct link to click offers. If you haven't signed up for click offers yet, highly recommend it. If you have a property that is in disrepair, or a seller just needs to absolutely sell now to avoid foreclosure, something of that nature. I mean, there are times when cash offers make the most sense for a seller, even if it's not going to net the most money. If you're going to lose your house in 3 or 4 days, you know, then it's better to go ahead and sell it than to lose it. So there are situations where that is what's in the best interest of your client. So what you can do is sign up for click offers and then have a link here, and it can be like sell your um, house for cash now, cash offer now, or get multiple cash offers now, something along those lines, and have a link to your click offers. That's something that I do with Natalie's website, and it's real simple to do once you've signed up for click offers. I have not signed up for click offers. I haven't passed the certification yet, so I'm not going to do that on this video. But once I have done that, I will come back and show you how to do that. So let's go back to our SEO. Let's actually publish this, because all that work that I've just done, none of that's, even though you click save and you do 1.0, doesn't mean it's published yet. Publish it. So publish is successful. Go back to your SEO, verify. Let's see what it says. At least one keyword. Of course, it's got the one that we've done. Add featured areas. All right, so add at least one featured area. CMS setting, featured area. Add. Let's look at it. So it does. All right. So featured area would be something like Cambridge. If oh, will not be something like Cambridge. Let's look at Hattiesburg. All right. So what we're gonna have to do is let's do Oak Grove, add new area. Um, hmm, Grove, Mississippi, census place. Let's look at it, see what it looks like. That is not the Oak Grove we are looking for. Let's look at Hattiesburg. Nice. All right, that's really not Oak Grove. Have to play around with it a little bit, but for now, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Actually, okay, so you can click draw. So now I can take this, just draw it. I'm probably cutting into some real good bit there, but it's okay. Just kind of go with the O2 area code. All right. Okay. So we've added that featured area. Let's look at this. Let's make sure that it's saved. I believe it's saved. So let's go back and verify. All right, add featured areas, verify, connect to Google Search Console. That's something I have not done with this, but I have done with Natalie's. So let's look at that and show you what that looks like. And what um, that allows you to do is submit a sitemap to Google. That sitemap crawls your website and it indexes it. Select all, continue. All right, I'm gonna refresh this and see what it does. See if it still has not connected. Give that for now. All right, so we're gonna add this site URL to our Google Business profile. So we're gonna view that. So that's the old one before I did the see, it already has saved this, even though that's that link, it redirects here. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna edit this, manage your business profile, edit profile. We're gonna edit this. And one thing to note is when it's this website here, you do not need to put www. When you do the other one, it is vitally important that you put the www there. If you don't, I'll just put two of those. It's gonna work. If you don't put that www there, it's gonna throw up a fault, like a warning, certificate not valid or not safe. People aren't gonna visit your website if they see that. They're just gonna click right off of it because they think it's kind of spam or virus. So save. Your edit is pending. Usually takes 10 minutes to be reviewed. So we are going to look and see if we can verify it. More than likely, it will not verify it because it hasn't updated on. Yeah, it worked. Okay. All right. So I'm not going to go through all these. I don't have a Facebook business page yet. Zillow profile. Haven't added or done anything with that. Custom domain. This has already been connected for me. Set homepage metadata. So whenever we were doing that earlier, that already did that. So what it's looking for is putting keywords on your homepage. Those keywords are what we had initially done. Mississippi homes for sale. I mean, you can come up with whatever keywords you want to. One thing you can do is actually I'll pull it up real quick. Website that ranks keywords uh, industry. Okay, so there is a website there. If you play around with it, keyword.com. This is paid. There's one that's free. And It's been a while since I've played around with it, but just know that that's available. And sometimes, well, in organic searches, you definitely want to go with those keywords. If you're doing paid searches, you want to avoid the more popular keywords. You want to find the ones that aren't being used as much by other people that are advertising, but you want to find the ones that are um, specific for your area, specific for you. I mean, you kind of, I would highly suggest you be your own keyword. So, Josh, throw your name in there. Your name can definitely be a keyword. Your brokerage can be a keyword. All right, let's get back to this. All right, so for the most part, we're done. I'm gonna play around with this and get this connected. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but this is one of the most important parts. Connecting your Google Search Console. Like I said, this indexes your website on Google. It lets Google know, hey, I've got a website. I'm serious. Come check it out. Also, you want to connect your analytics page. I think I know there's a place to do it here somewhere. Let's see. I've already had 4 organic views and 2 here. It's probably me clicking on. I mean, one, I know I'm at least one. That's the last 30 days as well. So you can add them for listings too. Okay, so settings. Let's go look at something real quick. You can add vendors. So you can add a lender, you can add home warranty, home inspectors. Highly suggest if you add one, add multiple. That way, just for liability reasons, let somebody's helping you pay for like half your advertising, something along those lines. I would highly suggest um, mixing it up a little bit and just having multiple options. So you can actually, so vendors are going to be different than your lenders. You can do your lenders here, vendors here. So you can add your featured areas here. I don't think there's a limit on this. So you can add every area there is. And this creates a page inside of your website, and it will have your backend data, your market trends, high listing, low listings. Like I think you can sort them by price, like high to low or low to high. Lead capture. If you have paid ads coming in, you can set that up here. There's a chat box setting, there's questionnaire settings, pop-up style, registration pop-up trigger rule. Let's look at that real quick. Create your free account. Start your home search now. You can do something like that. Your home, your journey to home ownership begins here. Like anything like that, you can play around with it. So block emails are, I'm not sure what that is. I have to play around with it and watch the videos. All right, let's go to overview. Connect MLSs. That's where it's at. So right on the front page. So real quick, I'm part of HAR. Let's see if it pulls it up. Nope, Hattiesburg. It should pull that up. There it is. So I will enter my name. All right. Yep. And now it's going to take a few days to get this done. But this is important because if you don't connect this, you're going to have people coming in off of your organic searches and they're not going to have local homes. So we've geared this for Hattiesburg area homes. Initially, whenever your website is initially set up, all they're going to see if someone clicks on your website, like if I go to my website right now, it's going to be strictly Epic Homes. It's not going to be homes from horror. I love the fact that we have access to every Epic listing, but it's vitally important that you connect this. And you can connect multiple websites or multiple MLSs. Mm. And when you click on agents, it pulls you up. So street address. What we're gonna do is put the street town Center Square, Hattiesburg. All right. This is where your bio goes. You can add photos, personal photos. You can like group photos, team photos. That's something that I highly suggest you doing on your Google business page. So we'll try to pull Natalie's up and just kind of show you what it looks like. So whenever someone sees it, just look at see photos. So there's photos of homes, there's photos of group events, clients. Um, just a good mix. And also something else you can do is add listings to your products. That's something I haven't done with this account yet, but previously, um, if I was on her profile right now, I would be able to show you. But you're able to add listings as products and give a description. And the more activity that you do here, the more you're going to attract people on Google. The higher Google is going to rank you, and the more likely you are to show up in searches. I think that's about it for tonight. I've probably gone on for way too long. If you stuck it out this long, then thank you. But if you have any questions about it, shoot me a text.